Okay, so let's jump right in. We're going to explore this feeling that I think pretty much everyone has, but almost nobody actually talks about. It's this quiet, universal fear that kind of holds us back from becoming who we're really supposed to be. So yeah, let's unpack that and see how it subtly shapes our lives.
And this, right here, probably hits home, doesn't it? It's not like the obvious stuff, being afraid of spiders or public speaking. This is something else. It's more like a background noise, a quiet resistance that we just mistake for, well, being an adult. It operates in the shadows.
And that's the thing. Its silence is its superpower. A fear that shouts is easy. You can point at it, you can fight it, but a silent one? Oh, it just weaves itself into your logic, into your excuses, into your comfort zone, until you can't even tell where it ends and you begin. Its real danger isn't how loud it is, but how persistent it is. Okay, and this is a really, really crucial distinction. This fear isn't about you being lazy or not having ambition, not at all. You could be working your tail off, trying new things, staying busy, but it attacks something way deeper. It's not going after what you do, it's going after who you could become. Its whole job is to keep your identity frozen in place. Just think about that for a second. Every single day, we kind of make this subconscious choice to keep parts of ourselves hidden. That bold idea you have, that secret dream to, learn the guitar, or even just a different way you'd like to present yourself. This fear is the warden that keeps all those other versions of you on lockdown. So what do we even call this thing? We've talked about what it does, but what is it? Well, there's a name for it, and it gets to the absolute core of why we hide.
And boom, there it is, the absolute heart of it. We're not really afraid of failing. We can handle failure, right? We learn from it. What we are terrified of is people seeing us in the messy middle, the process of changing. It's that awkward, clumsy phase where we're visibly trying and learning and evolving. We're scared of looking like a beginner, an imposter, or just, weird.
And this just lays out the cost so clearly. You've got the ideas we never speak, that business plan that just lives in a notebook. You've got the dreams we never touch, that language app we downloaded but never opened. And wow, the big one, the versions of ourselves we hide, that more creative or more outspoken or just happier person we know is in there. So what's our natural instinct when we feel this? We run for cover. We retreat to what feels safe, which is almost always what feels familiar. But as it says here, the comfort we get from staying the same is not the same thing as real security. It's a bit of an illusion.
Just look at this trade-off. It's perfect. On one side, you have comfort. It's secure, it's predictable, it's safe because you're not putting yourself out there to be seen. But on the other side, you have growth. And that requires change. It requires stepping into the unknown. And it means, you have to let yourself be seen. But that last line, that's everything. The choice between a life that's merely acceptable and one that is fully alive.
Let's just sit with that for a second. An acceptable life, it checks the boxes, it meets expectations, it doesn't rock the boat, it's fine. But an alive life that's got passion, it has purpose, it has the friction of actually growing. And when we always choose comfort, we're very often trading the latter for the former without even realizing.
Yeah, and that trade, it comes with a long-term price tag. That feeling of relief you get from staying safe, it doesn't last. In its place, something a lot heavier starts to build up. So let's talk about the price of doing nothing. Wow, what a powerful way to put it. That quiet little fear from today, if you don't deal with it, it doesn't just go away. It compounds. Every unspoken idea, every dream you put on a shelf, it just adds another layer. And that little whisper of fear slowly turns into the crushing weight of regret.
Ah, and there it is, the official slogan of the silent fear. Maybe one day. It sounds so harmless, right? It almost sounds hopeful, like we're keeping the option open. But let's be honest, it's usually the gentlest way we have of saying never. It's the ultimate excuse that lets us postpone becoming ourselves forever.
Okay, so we've looked at the fear, we've looked at the symptoms, we've looked at the consequences. But we're not going to leave it there. This all builds to a breakthrough moment. So, what is the way out of this? What's the path forward? We have this idea, right, that to break free, we need some huge, heroic dose of confidence. We think we have to feel ready, feel totally sure of ourselves before we can make a move. But what if that's just not true? What if that's not how growth actually works? And this is the key.
This changes everything. You don't have to wait to feel confident. You don't have to fake it. You just have to start by being honest. Honest with yourself about what you really want. Honest about the person you've been hiding. Honesty is the first, tiny, doable step you can take.
And that simple act of being honest, it leads you right to this critical moment. The moment you stop running from the fear of being seen and you just turn around and look at it. The fear tells you that if you do that, something terrible will happen. But the truth is something else entirely.
And here it is, the big twist. The whole fear of becoming is built on a lie. The lie that you're going to lose the person that everyone knows. But the reality is the complete opposite. When you embrace that change, when you let yourself be seen in the messy process of it all, you don't lose who you are. You finally get introduced to the person you were always supposed to be. So I guess the real question is, who are you waiting to meet?